And you've been working on some new songs as well.
Yeah, we have a new EP coming out that is actually being produced by Ian Cross. He's a producer around this area that's done a lot of acts, major acts that are coming out of Philly and people that came through Philly at a time. So it's going good. Beautiful studio. You know, it feels real. It's really, you know, things are really starting to come together.
Can you give us a couple of the names? What was that? Blind?
We have a tune coming out, a video coming out this winter called Blind. It's going to be part animation and part live stuff. And it's with an animation company called Element One. They've done Pearl Jam, and they did a cartoon on Fox called Max Steel.
The robot.
Max Steel. So that's coming out, and we're actually shooting another video as well. And we just haven't picked the song yet. So, staying busy, right?
Got a lot on the plate.
Yeah, just doing a music thing, man. Just hoping that everything keeps flowing. That's all.
What can we expect tonight? Any music from you guys tonight, or what, tune or two?
You're gonna hear some real great stuff from the band before us, but we're gonna do that.
Will we hear some of the tunes off of that new EP?
Yeah, actually, we're gonna do "Blind" and the tune called "Sworn." That seems to be the next tune that we're gonna record. Dysfunctionality. And we're keeping our fingers crossed. There's a possibility we might get a tune called Dysfunctionality, a movie coming out. So we're just praying that it works out that way.
Got it going everywhere.
You have to these days, don't you? There's nothing stable anymore. You get one thing going, one's not enough. You got to have about 10 things going simultaneously to really make it work for you.
That's a chaotic.
But the main thing is you really just got to love what you do, right?
Yeah.
That's the key.
Got them screaming.
Yeah, you know, if you love what you're doing, people recognize that you love what you're doing.
For joy.
And then they start screaming.
Yeah.
So, because it's very easy to see through people, especially if you're in the center of attention.
The real thing. How long you been doing this now?
Well, we all have been doing music for a while now, but this band's been together for about 4.5 years as a real group. Now, we've done other projects with other people, but you can't count that stuff.
And for the Philadelphia crowd, how about a little background on the meaning of the band's name?
Well, the band name was Funk and Doomy, but we ran into a lot of trouble using that name, so...
I couldn't tell my parents the name of the band.
So we decided to change it, and the meaning of the Mighty OV is my old neighborhood where I grew up. It's a government housing project. And there was a gang back in the 70s and early 80s called the Mighty OV. And when they would come from their victory, they would chant this tune, "We are the OV, the mighty, mighty OV. Everywhere we go, people ought to know who we are." So we tell them we are the OV, the mighty, mighty OV. So it had a great story, and it was basically my childhood. It wasn't their childhood, but kind of yours because you kind of floated through.
Yeah, I kind of hung around there for a while.
But it has a lot of meaning to it, and especially a lot of meaning to me. So the band decided, let's go with it, you know. It's different from a lot of other names out there.
The whole way from the OV to the Manioc. You're crossing the city. You guys are like world travelers, as it turns out.